going to be starting with strategic planning. So, would you like to tell me what you think about strategic planning? Like, what comes to your mind when we say the word strategic planning?
In the way in which we achieve the goal.
Something that we want to achieve, and through planning, we make a plan to achieve that direction or that outcome. So basically, this is what strategy is. So over here, we can see that there are different, three different, uh, you know, definitions for strategy. And the first one, it says that a framework of choices that determine the nature and direction of an organization. So, meaning that there are multiple choices whenever you have a business or even if you want to do your work. So, you have multiple choices. You know that, okay, first I will plan, first I will have a proper outline about what things I have to do, what options I have, and then you're going to see that, okay, how am I going to achieve them? What will be the methods? What will be the processes? And then you will have a direction, and that direction will lead you to your end result. And your end result could be like, okay, if I am in a business, my main goal is to at least make $2,000 by the end of the year. So this is my goal that I have to achieve. This is my end result that I have to achieve. Then another definition could be those policies and key decisions adopted by management that have major impacts on the financial performance. So it can be related to your finance as well. Like I even talked about in the previous example, that I want to earn $2,000 by the end of the year. So it says that as a management, as if you're a CEO, or even if you're a journal manager who is in charge of a department, you need to adopt certain policies that help you to gain a good amount of profit. Okay. Then we have these policies and decisions usually involve significant resource commitments and are not easily reversible. So, for example, I'm going to be using my time, I'm going to be using my energy, I'm obviously going to be using my finances. So, when I'm using all of these things, these are very significant and these things cannot be reversed back. Like I can't get my time back, I can't get my efforts back, and I can't get my money back, which I have already spent. If I need to get that money, then I will have to make profit. Then the third definition it says is the key factors that dictate the direction of an organization together with the process that the CEO uses to set that direction. So what is happening, that as an organization, we have specific rules, regulations, we have specific factors, we have a vision, we have a mission, and the CEO helps us to follow that vision, to follow that mission. And that way, those goals, those targets, and that way we can achieve what the organization wants to achieve. So it could be that we want to achieve profit. That is the number one goal of any company. Or maybe we want to expand our company. Or maybe we want to, you know, survive in the market. Many competitors are coming in the market and we want to survive. So, this is what basically strategy planning is, that whenever we are making a strategy, we have to look into different choices, into different factors, that how am I going to make that strategy and what are the methods to achieve the end result. Here are the core organizational values. For example, if I have an organization, what are the basic values, the basic models that I need to be following? So, number one is ethical. So any organization, it has to have ethical values. Like, for example, they have to be honest, they should have integrity, they should be responsible for what they are doing, they should provide us with good quality products, they should have respect for their customers. They should have teamwork in the organization. They should be, nice to their employees. They should have social ethics and so on. So these are all the things that come under ethics, that this organization has to be ethical. Then we have environmental. So over here, it means that if we are in an organization, we have to take care of the environment. For example, if we are producing something, we have to try to use products that are recyclable, that are reusable, and so on. For example, if we are have a chemical company, so we don't have to put the waste into the rivers, or we have to try to minimize our pollution. So this is how you're going to take care of the environment. Then we have client centered. So client centered means that you have to treat your clients with utmost respect, and you have to give them the top priority. So if there is any problem in your product, or if you are providing a service, then you have to for example, if there is a problem, then you have to make it up for that mistake or for that error. Like sometimes if we have a problem and, for example, I bought something related to makeup and there was a problem. So I go back to the company, I tell them that, okay, this happened. And they would say, okay, we can provide you with a refund or you can buy something else. So this is how
Yes.
organizations have to uh, be client centric, that they have to they say that customer is king, right? So you
Yes.
have to take care of your customers. Okay, then we have cultural diversity. So, cultural diversity is all about how you approach your society. So, we know that there are different groups in our society, people of different genders, we have people with different skills, different talents. So, there are a lot of, even races, for example, people from different religions, even different backgrounds, people from different countries. So you have to take care of them as well. You also have to give them equal opportunity to participate as well. So these are the basic core organizational values that every business has to have. Is this clear till here?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's great. Then we have drivers of an organization, meaning that what helps our business to operate, what helps it to drive. Like we drive a car, so there are basic things like we need tires for that, we need petrol for that. So even for an organization to make it work, we have to have different drivers. So the first driver is business growth. So business growth is a point where the business reaches when it wants to expand. Like I talked in the start of the class, that when we need to expand our business, we use strategic planning. So whenever we're trying to grow our business, we want to expand more, we want to generate more profit, like in the second point. So what we have to do, we will use the strategic planning to achieve growth, to achieve profit, to increase our revenue, and that way we can produce more products and services. Then we have profit, we have discussed. Then we have market share. So market share means that if I have a business and more people are willing to buy my product. So, for example, in the market, if I am selling, for example, shoes, so almost like 21% of the market, for 21% of the people, they are willing to buy my shoes. So, it means that I have a market share in the market. Or if there is a big brand, a multinational brand, for example Nike, and it has a market share of maybe 52%, so you can see that it has a lot of market share, so it will be a market leader, and I will be a market follower because I have less market share. And by market share we can understand, the more market share a company has, the more profit it will make. Then we have workforce expectation. So these are the expectations that are made by the employee. Like for example, when they are coming into your organization, they will have specific assumptions. They will, they have, when you go to work, you have some expectations in your mind that, okay, I'm going to this business. How do they treat their employees? Are they nice? How is their behavior? Do they help in employee satisfaction? And what values and what benefits are they giving to the employee? So these are the workforce expectation. Obviously we need the workforce. If we're not going to satisfy them, then they're going to leave, and a lot of cost will be incurred, because then we will have to hire again, and then again their time will be wasted, cost will be wasted. So we have to satisfy our workforce as well. So these are the drivers of an organization. Is this clear till here?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. Okay, then moving on to smarter objectives. These are the smarter objectives. S means for specific, M means measurable, A means achievable, R means relevant, T means timely, E means evaluated, and R means revised. So, if we come towards this, we can see that if I, as a business or as a company, I want to set my objectives, I want to set my targets. So, those targets, they must be specific. Like whatever I want to achieve, it should be clear in my head, and it should be clear to my managers and to my employees that these are the goals, these are the targets I want to achieve. So, whatever you want to achieve, you have to be specific about that and that thing, that target. Then we have measurable. So it means that whatever target you want to achieve, it can be tracked, it could be measured, it could be measured in quantitative or qualitative. So what do you want to achieve? Like for example, in first step, in specific, I would say I want to achieve profit. But how much profit would I want to achieve? That will come over here. For example, I want to achieve 60% profit. So this is how you're going to see that how measurable works. Then we have achievable. So this taps into reality. Like for example, is my goal achievable or not? I want to earn profit, but can I earn 60%? Maybe I am just a startup. Will it be possible? Will it be even possible to achieve 60% in the first year? No, I don't think so it will be. So that is not a achievable profit. So I will say, okay, then I would like to come down to maybe 20%. Okay, then we can try that. Okay, we can achieve a 20% profit, which is realistic. Then we have relevant. That is your whatever your target is it relevant to you? Is it relevant to your organization? Is it relevant to your people who are working in the organization? Do you have the relevant resources? Do you have the relevant finances? Do you have the relevant capabilities or not? Like, do you have a team that is able to achieve this or not? So you're going to see that do you have the relevant resources in your organizations or not. Then we have timely. So over here, you're going to see that whenever we have to set an deadline, whenever we have to set a target, we have to have a deadline as well. If we don't have a deadline, then obviously we won't be able to achieve that goal in proper time. So we have to have deadline. For example, I say, okay, I'm going to have a deadline for maybe 6 months. Then I'm going to see that have I reached my half target or not. So they have to be realistic. Your goals have to be realistic, and you have to set a deadline as well. That okay, we're going to check every quarter or every month or every year that what is the progress of our targets. Then we have the sixth one, that is evaluated. So this means that when you have, for example, achieved that goal, then you're going to review it, you're going to reflect on it, that okay, what is working and what is not working, what is going well, what is not going well, have the people I hired, were they working good or not, if I have used some technology, some machinery, was it good or not, was it helpful or not. So I'm going to evaluate everything that I have used, all the resources that I have used. And that at the end, we're going to revise. For example, I was trying to achieve now 20%, but I have achieved only 10%. So I'm going to see, okay, what problems did I make? And then I'm going to work on that problem, and then I'm going to revise my targets again. And I'm going to see, okay, I need to revise my targets, I need to revise my resources. What else things do I need to revise? And then I will make a few changes, and then I will start again with the first process. Then I'll make the goals again. Then I will set the objectives again. And I'm going to follow all of these steps. So is this clear till here?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Got it.
great. Okay, so over here in 1.1, they ask us to explain the relationship between mission, vision, strategy, and business plans. So basically, what is a mission? So, do you know about this? What is a mission? Maybe you have read online about some company's mission, what they want to do, or what they do.
Mission is exactly like a target, right?
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. So, your mission, it defines that why do you exist and what do you want to achieve in the future? Like, what are your activities? What is your strategy? And what you want to become in the future. So if there is no mission, what you're going to do, you're just going to, diffuse your resources. You will use the money, you will use everything, and you're going to reach nowhere. So you must have a mission, so you know that where are you going, what you want to achieve, who are your customers, what value do they want from your products. So this is how a mission statement works. Then we have vision. So, vision is when you are done with your mission, you come towards the vision. So, it says it paints a clear picture of what you intend to do and what you will commit to do. So it shows that what success looks to you, for example, where your company will be in the next 5 years or maybe in the next 10 years. So in your vision statement, you talk about this. Vision means you talk about the long term goal that in the next 10 years, we will be the best. Um, we will be the best you know we will have the best burgers in town, for example. So this way you are showing that we have a long vision and we are going to stay in the market. So this is what basically a vision is. Then we come towards a business plan. So when you're done with your mission, you're done with your vision, then you come towards your business plan. So basically, a business plan, it explains that, how a company brings in the money. For example, if I want to open a company, how will I get the money? Maybe I have savings. Maybe I will go to a bank. I will buy a loan. I will get a loan. And how am I going to work on that money? Where will I invest that money? Will I buy machinery? Will I buy land? What resources will I use? Okay, how much money will I give to the my employees and so on. So a business plan, it is essential for a new business, or even when you are entering a new market, or maybe when you have to launch a new product. So that time you will also need a business plan. And from where do you normally get the money? From bankers, from investors, and all these people. And after you make the business plan, you have to take this plan to the investor, to the bank. You will show them that this is my idea. This is my idea. This is the my playground, my market scope, like what industry am I going to be working in, what investment I will be needing, and how will I generate my revenue? How will it be profitable for my business? You're going to tell them, okay, in the first year, I have, I have a plan of achieving this much profit. Why do I need my idea to succeed? Like, why is this important to you? Why is your business important to you? What value will you bring to my business and my shareholders? Meaning that when the bank gives you money, then what will it help you to achieve from your business, like what your business will help you to achieve by giving those products or those services to the people in your community. So this is like a whole business plan which will help you to take loan from a company or maybe from a person, because obviously if you're starting a business, nobody's just going to give you money like that. You need a proper plan and you need to explain that this is my plan and that is why you need to give me money. So this is the basic business plan. Is this clear till here?
Yes. This mission, vision, and after that, this business plan will come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over here it says strategy, right? So strategy, it is
Yes.
the overall that we are discussing. So,
Okay.
basically what are we doing? By making the mission, by making the vision, by making business plan, we are trying to achieve our strategy.
Okay.
Okay?
So this is the part of relationship between the mission, vision, and business plan.
Yeah, that all of
Okay.
these are interrelated. You have to have
Okay.
all of these to have a perfect strategy.
Okay.
Okay. Now coming towards a strategic plan. So we have discussed all of these things, that okay, we are going to have a mission, we are going to have a vision, we are going to make a business plan. Now it is time for our strategic plan, that how are we going to construct that. So a strategic plan, it sets out your company's goals, like we discussed in the first slide, and it will define the actions that you want to take to get to your final destination. So, for example, if you have a business of, manufacturing maybe bicycles, so its strategic plan may be to expand your market by having electric bikes. So, what are you doing? You are expanding your market. So, a strategic plan helps you to answer these three questions that we can see on the slides. What are my current capabilities? What are my current values, mission, and vision? So, what are my current capabilities? Meaning that what resources do I have? What people do I have? What then we have current values, the values that we discussed in the second slide, your cultural diversity, ethics, and so on. Then mission and vision that we have discussed in the previous slides. So you have to see that what are these things currently, what things do I have, am I able to achieve the goal or not. Then we have second, what are my goals and what should I do to achieve them. So you're going to set your goals, and then you're going to see that what processes and methods should I use to achieve those goals. And then the lastly, who does what, How and by when to get where I want to go. Who does what, meaning what people are you going to employ in your organization? How are you going to employ? What will be the method? And by when to get where I want. So by when means like what will be your deadline that we discussed in the previous slide, that we have to have a deadline, maybe 1 year, maybe 2 year, 3 years, so on. And where I want to go, what is your basic goal, what you want to achieve, or maybe how much you want to achieve. So this is how you're going to answer your questions, and then you're going to make your strategic plan. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay, great. So over here, 1.2, over here it says to analyze any company's mission and vision statement. So I have selected JetBlue. So this is an airline company. It is your assignment that you can go online and try to search the vision and mission of any two companies. One from the food industry, and try to search one from the education industry. Okay, so you're going to try to find out their mission and their vision, and then I will ask you about it in the next class, inshallah.
Okay.
So over
So
here,
it has to be how long? How many pages or something like that?
no, just like this, you will write the name of the company and you will write
Okay.
mission and the vision statement.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So hardly, I think it will be half a page or 1 page.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So this you can see, I have selected JetBlue. So their mission statement is to inspire humanity both in the air and on the ground. So you can see that it is showing us what we understand why their mission is, that they are a company. For example, if we don't read the name of the company, okay, we just ignore JetBlue, we just only read this to inspire humanity both in the air and on the ground. So we understand that it is a organization that is related to something related to the air. So obviously then in our mind it will come that okay, it could be a maybe it could be army, or it could be the airplane industry. So
Right.
your mission should tell us, like without reading the name of the company, we should understand by the mission statement that what the company is basically about. Then over here we have the vision statement, that what they want to achieve in the future. It says continual emphasis on providing competitive customer rates for all our destinations. So what they are saying, that we want to provide the best rates for all the destinations, competitive customer rates, meaning it they should be good, they shouldn't be too cheap, and they shouldn't be too expensive. They should be competitive, they should be moderate, so people can easily buy it or they can easily access it. So this is the mission and vision of JetBlue. Then they say evaluate the impact of the named organization, vision and mission on its strategy. So over here we have selected same JetBlue. So it says that the JetBlue has aimed wide with their mission statement. So proving that, meaning that not all the mission statements have to be tailored specifically what to a company does. They say that it should be an inspirational statement as well. So what are they saying? That they are focusing on their audience. They want to create an immediate connection with their readers. Like they want to inspire us in the air and they want to inspire us on the ground as well. So what are they doing? They are making themselves, they are doing a form of personal marketing. So it says that then it says JetBlue promotes themselves as a group of service oriented people, and by saying bringing humanity back to air travel. So, what are they trying to say? That we are the ones that will take care of you, and we will bring humanity to you. For example, that we will be nice to you, we will provide you with good services, with good food, with good people, with good pilots, with good quality sitting seats, with good quality of everything. So, by their mission and vision statement, they are telling us that they provide high quality products and services. Basically, they are providing a service, but they are providing a top notch quality products with it as well. Okay.